Hello everybody, this is Anthony and Christy
Hi y'all.
with Miller Maniacs, and we are doing our first unboxing with the game Dice Throne Season 1. Now I know this game's been out just over a year, but we've just started in on these. We're looking at different games and playing different games, and we're finding that we're really enjoying such a huge variety of games that are out there, and so we wanted to kind of share some of our thoughts and feelings and our excitement around these games. And so with this one, let's go ahead and get going. In fact, I was a little excited with this one. I got it home, and actually I already started unboxing it, but it came in with a rule book, and it gives you a little quick identification and talks about how it's a living rule book. So
I just wanted to say and point out it's by Roxley, and the game designers are Nate Chandler and Manny Tremblay.
okay, thank you, Christy, on that. But every time they do rule update, you can actually go straight out there and just download the new rules for the game just on their website. So this one is, it comes with version 1.1 in here. There's already season 2, episode 1, and then episode 2 out there, with episode 3 and 4 coming in March and in May. So just give you a little heads up with that. You can see some of the rules here, and how it's going through and just walking through the components of different pieces, and just kind of going through those natural steps. And then it even walks through setting up a normal game and example play rounds. Okay, so there's.
But you said that this is probably out of date because it's version 1.1, but we can go online and get the updated version.
Yep. And so that updated version down here in the rule books, it just indicates rules.dicethrone.com is where you're going to be able to go to get those updated versions. Okay. We'll set that to the side there. And then there are two different components here of the game, or of your initial characters. You have your game board for that character. So here's the barbarian and what's called their leaflet, and this kind of gives certain components to that the rules would go over. But this is just a quick little thin leaflet, where this is going to be a thicker, more sturdy cardboard. Nice art. Feels like it's got a little lamination on it to keep it so that it lasts a little bit longer. You can see a little bit of the glare here on it, kind of reflecting off. And so there's those, and there's 6 different characters in this, and so you get a leaflet and a card for each of those characters. And each character has their own special abilities and nuances for each. And as you go through and read the book, read the rule book, they actually have complexity levels that they've identified with each one. So the barbarian and the, believe it's the, let me find her real quick and make sure I say the name right. And of course she's going to be hard for me to find right now. The moon elf here is your least complex from what the rule book is indicating. So
That's the moon elf.
the moon elf and the barbarian are your least complex, so easiest to get out there, play, and in fact they're the two that they utilize to start walking you through your first game. Okay.
Let's show the other characters really quick. So we also have the Shadow Thief, and we have the Pyromancer, Apparently she likes to start fires.
Mm-hmm.
The Paladin or Paladin,
Paladin.
however people say it. And the Monk.
Okay. Then you got your tokens. As you can see, like I said, I got a little excited. I already started popping things out here. But a lot of different tokens. Again, the artwork on these, and you know, these are thicker cardboard punch outs. So good quality there with these. But they have several different ones. I got the other ones off to the side here.
Now, I just want to check. I haven't watched a lot of videos or know very much about this game at all, but these are specific to certain characters, I
So
believe.
yeah, so on these, the leaflet cards that you have, you can kind of see, you know, what some of these tokens look like, and it gives a little description on what they do. So on this one, you can see with the monk that we have, it matches up with this cleanse here, okay? And so it'll talk to you, and the leaflet will describe what the cleanse is, and it will tell you kind of your max number of cleanse tokens that you can have here, as well as we got the chi and the max number of tokens, and then the description of what it does, and so forth. Okay, this leaflet also goes through, and each one of these characters you get 6 dice that are unique dice for those characters. So it's not just a 1 through 6 kind of dice, but they actually have symbols, these symbols on them as well, and it shows you what number and symbol is going to be represented on each of the dice, okay, as you go down through. And these dice, you're going to roll kind of a Yahtzee style, so you're going to roll up to 3 different times based off of, you know, the type of roll that has occurred, to then get certain bonuses or do certain attacks and things like that that are listed on the matching player board. Okay, and at certain times you can play some of these different tokens as well. So as we're still looking at the monk here, you can get a look at some of the dice. So that one has the 1 and that fist that we were just looking at, and then the 2 and the fist. You got your 6 and that little lotus flower there. So the 5 and the yin yang symbol. Okay, so you can kind of see those and how they match up. All right, then let's kind of dig down in here a little bit more. So I started going over the monk here a little bit with the dice. So let's kind of stay with the monk here. Now you have what's called your combat points. Combat points, you gain these and spend them throughout your turn to a max of 15. Okay, and you can spend clear down to 0. But when you are playing different cards from your hand or such, you're going to be utilizing these points. Okay, this is your health token, and so you start off with whatever the health indicator is. I haven't gone through and read the rule book to learn what your starting health is, so we'll learn that as we go, and we'll probably do a setup and a playthrough on this. But yeah, so you'll have your health token, and essentially the point of the game is beat your other opponent and get their health down to 0 first. I mean, that's plain and simple what it is. And then you have your deck of cards that is unique for your player. Okay, so each player character is different, so they each have their own unique dice, their own unique deck that is specific to them. Okay, and then it's how you shuffle and how you then play and how you roll the dice to be able to win and defeat your opponent. All right, thanks everybody. hope you like this unboxing and reveal of some of these. And like I said, we'll kick out a game setup and a game review, and possibly even a playthrough on this, see how it rolls. Thanks everybody, and keep watching.